古の大魔法、どこにあるかしら。
Yo, what's good? Lad here. Back from another OCTOPATH COTC video. You know what that means. Another traveler being added to the ever-growing roster. This time it's a general pool unit, Nina-Lanna. She's a scholar from the power faction hailing from Barricade. She is sadly a character released too late, but she doesn't provide much other than being a better version of Heinz. As we know it, the dark element in this game is almost as scarce as finding a Kate in the wild. Let's go ahead and check her out. Sayumi Suzushiro is her VA. I haven't been keeping up the more recent animes, so I don't know any of these characters, but I have seen them in a few clips. Let me know if you recognize any of them. Anyways, back to Nina-Lanna's notable damaging skills. Her first ability is SP cost of 38. It's a 3-hit single target tone physical damage, 1C 65. Her second ability is also another SP cost of 38. It's a 3-hit random target dark elemental damage attack, 1C 55, and it lowers dark resist by 15% for each hit. And then for a nuke attack, it's a SP cost of 48. It's a 1-hit single target elemental dark damage attack, 1C at 230. And this also inflicts 15% elemental defense down and 50% dark resist for 2 turns. For her ultimate, it's a 1-hit single target dark elemental damage attack, 1C level 1 at 500 and at level 10, 600. For her notable support skills, she reveals 1 weakness for all enemies, and when boosted, the number of weaknesses are revealed. For her passive, she gets a +1 turn duration and status debuffs for herself and the ally in the same row. Her second passive is a 30% dark damage increase to herself. She has a 20% in light resistance and 10 in dark. Now taking a look at her stats, her HP is quite small at a measly 2800, along with her defense at 276. She'll be just as squishy as most dancers. Her magic or elemental attack is decently high at 461. With a speed of 283, she'll almost always go last. So the main question, should you pull? Now's a great time to keep saving your rubies. She's a better version of Heinz with the capability to lower dark resist at 30% and elemental defense of 15% by herself using her 3-hit dark attack and her nuke attack. If she had came out about a year ago, perhaps she would have been a decent pull, but we're now approaching a new meta where one character can target multiple weaknesses at once. One of the best examples being Nefthi. She has paved the way for the future of this game and should be a good reference to when pulling for a DPS based character. Her first passive is her selling point, but even still, it doesn't do too much of a difference. It gives you an additional turn of inflicting status debuffs onto the enemies for herself and the person in her row. It's niche at best, and there are accessories that can do this now. Her A4 accessory is okay, but not great. You get a 15% increase on the weapon equipped, and a passive 15% dark resist when breaking an enemy. Now longevity, she's gonna get benched rather quickly. Of course, there will be usages for her for enemies that are weak to dark, but Primrose, who's been out since the beginning of time, can sadly still give her a run for her money. So keep on saving rubies, as the second anniversary is also coming. She'll be a decent pull if you get her off banner. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Character design 3.5 out of 5. She looks kinda like Sonya, with an open crop top and bigger assets, if you feel me. She gives me thief vibes with her outfit. Her VA, Sayumi Suzushiro, 4 out of 5. I should elaborate, but I rank these VAs on where I've seen them or heard them in animes, and never at all on their voice acting skills, as all of them are amazing. But Nina-Lanna, based on how she dresses, I feel like she should have more of a seductive, playful vibe to her, rather than a mommy-like voice. And again, we're all just having fun here, so no need to take this too seriously. Anyways, abilities 2.5 out of 5. It's hard to justify her abilities when we have characters like Primrose who can potentially do the same thing, and also Xenia, who is possibly the best dark user in this game, and both of them are already out. Longevity 1 out of 5. She'll get benched real quick, especially since a particular warrior will be coming out who will be able to easily handle dark weaknesses. Level buff, looks like Nefthi took all the buffs. She severely needed it, but seeing as she's a general pull unit, I can see why they didn't bother. I'm limited. It's nice to see a general pull unit again. 5 out of 5. Overall impression, not the dark traveler we're looking for, and she's definitely behind the times. Anyways, let me know if you'll be pulling for her. I might just do one pull, or maybe not at all. For the most part, it doesn't seem like anything's happening this week, and I've been busy playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But I'll catch you all at the end of this month, as I'm heading out of the country for a few weeks for vacation. So in the meantime, like always, take care of yourself, be safe, out.